Oh, that's cool, actually. That's really, really cool. That's actually super fast as well. Oh my god. Hello Terraria enthusiasts, my name is James and we're continuing on with our expert mode mage playthrough today. As promised, I would start the episode with the Skeletron's prime fight since I lost it yesterday and you guys wanted that little jump cut to succession. Thankfully, I've got a lot more potions this time around so I can kind of double take potions and not have to wait for the mana cooldown like yesterday. Because although we lost yesterday, we literally lost because I just didn't make enough potions, so it's kind of silly, but today we can win. Alright, so I've almost taken down all of the limbs of this guy. We just need to work on his head, and like I say, look at these limbs, look. That one's down, that other one's going to be down. Let's get rid of this little buzzsaw looking one. Come on, it's on super low health. There we go. Alright, so now it's just me and you. Come on, buddy. Yeah, come on, spin that head. Come on. Where you at? There we go. Hey, you know what? We actually do pretty good damage with this thing. I know we were using this a lot yesterday, but cool. Alright, so now we can pretty much chill. Alright, Crystal Serpent. I don't know, which one do I prefer more? I don't think he gets the Cursed Flames buff on his head. I don't think he does. Let's try Meteor Storm him. See, that does the best damage without a doubt. But it uses up a lot of mana, so, you know, bells and whistles or whatever. Swings and roundabouts. Swings and roundabouts, that'll do. Okay, let's regen that mana. Alright, okay. Finish you up, buddy. There we go. Awesome. So that is all 3 mech bosses down. By far the hardest was the twins, but now we've got that done. Yeah, by far the hardest was the twins. Awesome, so hallowed bars, souls of fright, and a mechanical wagon piece. And I also got this really cool looking rainbow dye. I've never had living rainbow dye from a strange plant before. I don't know if it's common or not, I've just never had that. So that's really, really cool for me. Alright, so let's have a little look in crafting here. Crafting, right. Well, I want 2 of my mechanical wagon pieces. I'll also take the souls of sight, light, night, might, and in ore, I'll take the hallowed bars, because I've got 46 of them. Right, so the first thing I want to do is I want to craft up our mechanical wagon, because that's kind of important. So we'll get that crafted. Awesome, and then I'm going to craft up straight away the pickaxe axe, because people prefer the axe to the drill for noise reasons. So that's all good. Alright, so you may be wondering, hey, what's Tim up to today? Well, today Tim has to do a bunch of mining. We need a lot of chlorophyte for armor. We also need it for the venom staff. And now, I was trying to decide whether I was going to cut this out or not. But I kind of decided that I really wanted to do a little bit of mining on camera since we kind of skipped over the hard mode stuff. And I thought it'd just be nice to sit and chat and just keep you up to date with the series. And kind of keep you up to date with my thoughts on the series and such. I like to always do that and keep everybody in the know, because I always do these big long series, and it usually gets to around hard mode where that's when I start cutting out stuff the most and spending like really long days working on these episodes just to kind of, you know, to get the most out of the 20-minute mark. It's kind of what I like to do, but then a lot of people are like, hey, you lose a bit of the personality. So Tim's playthrough so far, I'm actually very impressed with it. When I went into this series, I was like immediately kind of put off by how hard it was. Like when we started and we had to go and get all the gem staffs, you know, that was like a real change of pace for how I've played Terraria in the past. And so that was like a little learning curve. And then once I got over that, you know, the series started to really ramp up. And as we went into hard mode, there was this weird kind of transition, I loved it, where we were just before hard mode doing the Wall of Flesh, and we were very, very powerful. Like, the Wizard class and the Mage class is, like, super, super powerful. But then when we went into hard mode, we lost that all immediately, and I feel like we lost it faster than most classes. I've yet to play a Summoners class all the way through, so I can't speak for Summoners. But yeah, no, I felt that, like, weird loss, so that was kind of hard to adapt to and such, and yeah, that was a little bit different. But yeah, I'm kind of excited to be going into Plantera now. How I like to structure my series is that after Plantera, we get a little bit of different pace with this series where we're going to do a lot of time in the jungle, getting the ectoplasm and such, which is something I'm new to as well, because I've not done that in a very long time. It feels like months since I've done that. So we get a little bit of a change of pace in there, and see, I'll have to figure out how much stuff I want to filter from that, because obviously there's going to be a lot of footage of in the dungeon. So what I'll probably do is a lot of speed ups and such for that. And then once that is done, we're kind of free to get a few more weapons, and then that's kind of it. Like, that's when we really rush the final part of the game. Because that's just kind of how it goes. I wanted this series to last. I had a kind of goal in mind that it would last until September, just before everybody goes back to school, so you guys could enjoy the dailiness just before you go back to school. Because I know a lot of you are students and such. So yeah, so that's why I'm rushing towards this end part to get this all done. Because I mean we're like August now, so I kind of want to do it pretty fast. But I also want to spend lots of time on the pixel art, and I want to spend lots of time building up this really brilliant world. So there's a little secret that I have to confess. It makes me really, really sad. Like, I was actually like, you should have seen me when I figured this out. I was actually so sad. So you know how we did the yo-yo series, like this big, long series, and we spent so long on the house, and we have that beautiful stand, and well, the thing is, I don't know how it happened, but the world accidentally got deleted, and I don't have another copy, so I lost it, and I was so sad. I was so sad, because if you guys didn't watch that series, you might not know, but we put in like 60, 70 hours into that world, and it made me I was like so bummed out for like a day that we'd lost this world. So it's why I want to put in so much effort into this world, because if you guys didn't know, that once like I do these long series, I use the world for months, because I like them in the background of videos, because when I do a top 5, like, or a little informative video, like the world to like most people that are new, it doesn't matter what they see, but for the people that have been subscribed for a long time, which are you loyal guys, you know, I liked it to be in the background, so everybody can kind of have a little bit of, you know, a little thought about Tim or whatever, or Walter, whatever character names we've had in the past. We've had a lot of character names. But yeah, so I was really, really sad about that. So that's why I want to put in extra effort into this world. That's why I've been putting extra effort into, you know, hey, what do you guys want? You know, so I'm definitely going to get around to all the pixel art that I've promised. I'll pretty much do every suggestion that I do take that gets left, because there are a lot of, obviously, like a lot of people go for the same kind of ideas. So if you leave a suggestion, it will definitely be made by the end of the series, because what I will do is I will keep this series daily for like such a long time, and then as we transition out of this series, I will then do all of the beautiful pixel art, and take all your suggestions and spend like a good amount of time on them all. So yeah, so I just wanted to keep you up to date with that. Right, so we have 167 chlorophyte, which is awesome. That's a decent amount. Has our, I think our Splunker potion's run out, hasn't it? Yeah, I'm just kind of relaxing here, trying to regain some health before we get murdered, because I'm on 104 now. Let's see, let's take some cooked fish. Let's take another Splunker potion as well. Got some chlorophyte up there, so I'm just going to kind of regen a bit of health, and we'll go and do that. Oh, there's a jungle bat down there. Let's get him. Right, okay. I'm super excited to craft the venom staff, because it's one that I've not actually used, not properly, and not in a series like this. So I'm kind of excited about that. That's going to be cool. And I'm excited to use the chlorophyte mana armor, because that's something I've not done as well. Because as you guys might not know this, but I haven't done a full mana playthrough on my own since 1.1. 1.1. But the thing is, what I like to do is, on my own personal words, because I play a lot when I'm not recording. What I like to do is I like to, when I'm late in the game, I'll then start playing Mage, and so I skip over some of this stuff, and go into, so like for example, like I try out every weapon and such, and then I kind of pick and choose, but I usually play it in the late game. So yeah, just a little bit of insight there. Right, okay, let's kill these bees off. Goodbye, bees. Goodbye. Hey, somebody left me a comment the other day, and it said, "Is Tim still a dark wizard?" Tim is a dark wizard. He's not a he was meant to be a character that's very, very powerful, but very, very wise, but not a, you know, a very gentle guy. I wanted him to be kind of like aware of the world and such. And I think I'm going to craft some kind of story into this series, or try and work something in about Tim, because I have a pretty good idea of the kind of person Tim is. I thought this before starting the series, of course. You know, it was all picked by choice. You know, his whole look and the way I've kind of approached him. But yeah, I'll explain more of that in the future. That's something I want to do. It's something I've done with series in the past, but not stuck with. But it's something I'd like to do. It's just because a lot of people ask. And I think it makes these kind of class series even better. you know, to have that there. You know, I'm not too big on the whole overarching plot that some people do. It's not my kind of thing. But I always like to give a little bit of character stuff to my characters and such. I usually just do that with the way I talk, to be honest. But if you guys didn't know this, before I was a YouTuber and before I was doing this full time, because I've done it, this is my 1 year anniversary. Like, I think it's like this month. It's my 1 year anniversary doing this full time. All I ever wanted to do was be an author, write books, and I write a lot. Well, I used to write a lot. I don't write so much anymore. But if you guys didn't know this, because I know some of you are new, it was coming to a time when I was doing, because this is actually a really good day to do this, because it's exam result day. It was coming to a time when I was off to university in England, and I was off to go do my English degree, and I'd been accepted, and it was, you know, it was something I really wanted to do. But I realised that it wasn't the thing I really wanted to do. I've always wanted to do YouTube full time. It's something that I dreamed of when I was really young. I've been using the site since like 2006, but I'd always dreamed of it because it's such a beautiful job. It's the job where business and technology meets art, and I love it. But yeah, so I never pursued it in the end. But but yeah, I still like writing, and I'm still like, I don't know, I'm still pretty, you know, into it. I read every now and again. But yeah, so I think that'd be kind of cool. I'd love to work that in. I love writing the top 5 scripts. They're always my favorite. They're cool. That's what I write the most, scripts. And I write a lot of scripts that I never show, which is kind of funny. Anyway, enough of talking about me. Let's get back into the gameplay. These guys are not actually too bad. Do you know, I've not found as much life fruit as I thought I was going to find. I thought I was going to find like a good amount. But let's see how much chlorophyte I've got. I've got 304, and I think it's 5 pieces a bar. So what's that? 20 pieces, 100. That's 60 pieces. So I need 10 pieces for the venom staff. And then I'll probably need, so let me think about this, like 20, 30. I'm definitely going to need about another 100 to, yeah, I'm definitely going to need another 100 chlorophyte. I'm going to need to get that to 400 before I'm going to get the kind of thing I want. Because it does take a lot. So let's see. Let's come up here. Right. Do you think this cobalt looks oddly green? Like, we all know cobalt's blue and we all know chlorophyte's green. Don't you think they look kind of similar? Maybe that's just me. I do think they do. Obviously, you can tell from the pattern it's not, but I'm seeing that. I'm seeing that connection. But yeah, once we get the chlorophyte and we've beaten Plantera, which is going to be super fun, by the way, because the Plantera fight's always the big like difficulty cap. I love Plantera. Once we've done that, it's obviously, if you guys don't know, Spectre Armor, and then obviously it will be Spectre Armor until, I think it's until the end of the Moon Lord. That's actually kind of shocking, isn't it? We're coming up to that point. Mad. Okay, so this one should be done in a second. So let's take one more. Let's take that life fruit just so we're equipped. Do you know what? There's a surprising amount of chlorophyte, because I thought that I wasn't going to have that much, because it grows in the world. Like, it's an ore that grows and it spreads. And I didn't think we'd have that much, but I'm glad we do. It's good. It's really, really good. The thing is, as well, I'm going to have that life fruit fully finished before I get into Plantera, because that Plantera fight's going to wipe me out. It really is. The cool thing with Plantera I found is that if you have a large enough stadium, not that hard to dodge. It's all about being able to tank it in somewhat of a way. Like, in the sense of, like, you have to be able to at least stand its attacks when it does, because it will get you. It's a thing that will get you. But it's all about finding that balance between the attacks and the actual boss itself. And do you know what? I think I can do that pretty well. And the thing is, with this high attack rate that we've got as Tim, you know, I think we might, my prediction is that we might see a faster Plantera kill than I've done in the past. As I did one as a ranger, I've done one as a melee, I've done one as a yo-yo, so I've done melee and yo-yo. Obviously yo-yo and melee are similar, but I've done the yo-yo one, so this will be my first magic one properly in a while. So yeah, I think I predict a fast fight. But then again, this is the funny thing, we had a very, very, very fast wall of flesh fight. I think we can all agree on that. But we didn't have a fast mechanical fight, we had a very slow mechanical fight. So I don't know what you can take from that, but I think maybe it's because of the attack bonus you get in the early game from the diamond robes and the wizard's hat. I think it's just a stellar combination that focuses more on attack than defense. So yeah. All right, how much have we got? All right, that should be enough actually. So let's go back. Okay. I'm going to have to quick stack a lot of this stuff because I've got... Oh, God. Because we've got bloody a lot of it. Alright, so let's put that there. Oh, no, actually, that doesn't go there. That goes right there. Awesome. Okay, and then let's smelt all this, and let's see what we can make. So, chlorophyte, let's see. Way! Got a lot of it. And then let's grab our... Let's see, magical weapons. Let's grab a poison staff. I sold the other one. I got 2. A venom staff. Bam, annoying venom staff. That's a good buff, right? Oh, no, it's a bad buff. Alright. And then let's craft the armor piece here. So, plate mail, leggings, and a headgear. Okay. So, at the minute, we have 40 defense, and the set bonus is becoming immune after striking. And mana is at 320. So, let's move this over. Mana's now at 300. Huh. Cool. I guess that works. Gone up by 8 defense. 58 magical damage before. What's it now? 59. Is this better? Is it better, though? This has got more defense. Ah. You know what? That's up for debate. I'm going to leave that one to you guys, though. I want you guys to let me know. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? You know what I'm like. Right, okay. Reforge. 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 Yeah, go on, I'll go with that. Let's check this out then. Oh, that's cool, actually. That's really, really cool. That's actually super fast as well. Oh my god. Yeah, no, I can see why you guys think this is awesome. Come here, let's try it real quick on an enemy. Let's go down into the elevator with the only 1 pixel out this far. I'm gonna get some more of that. Like I said, I want to do it when the series cools down. Let's just regen our mana real quick. Alright, let's go and test this out. So let's go to an enemy that we may have had problems with. Right, this guy. Oh my god, our actual little projectile's taking it out faster than we can. Alright, let's go into here. We'll find a corruption enemy around here, I imagine. Okay. Oh, should I get out my I'm gonna get out my bug net just in case here. Okay. Let's see. Alright, where are you enemies? There must be one of you. Anybody? Alright, let's try these guys. Oh, that is mad, isn't it? That is actually mad. No, that's dead good. Ah, I feel super strong. Tim feels awesome. Alright, well that's going to do it for today's episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I appreciate your continued support. Super awesome to see all you people coming out every single day to meet me. I bloody love it. Thank you so much. Honestly, have an awesome day, everyone. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.